In recent years, Boeing has slowly but surely seen its dominance in the aircraft market erode in favor of its rival Airbus. With recent issues faced by some Airbus models, it has become imperative for Boeing to innovate in order to regain its leading position. This is where the Boeing 797 comes into play, a new aircraft that could transform the future of aviation. When Boeing successfully flies this aircraft, it could very well become the key to its salvation. A new vision for the aviation market. By the end of the 2010s, whispers began to circulate about Boeing's plans to develop a new aircraft capable of dominating the mid-market. The company identified, around the mid-2010s, an opportunity in a market large enough to justify a completely innovative design. Several major airlines expressed interest in a composite twin-aisle aircraft designed to offer the economy of single-aisle planes while providing a higher passenger capacity. The stars seemed to align, and Boeing had to choose between an enlarged version of the 737 MAX or a completely new model, soon to be named the Boeing 797. Ultimately, the 737 MAX 10 was favored, but Boeing did not abandon its ambitions for the 797. They saw undeniable potential for a new aircraft, and its development was postponed to a later date, possibly around the mid-2020s, as initially planned. This new aircraft, known as the New Midsize Airplane, NMA, was set to play a strategic role in the market, with a forecast of over 4,000 units to be sold. An aircraft between worlds. The 797 was to be positioned as a buffer between narrow-body and wide-body aircraft, capable of flying distances usually reserved for larger planes, while offering the advantages of single-aisle models. With potential revenues 30% higher than narrow-body aircraft and operating costs 40% lower than larger models, the 797 was poised to be the long-awaited successor to the very popular 757, whose production ceased in 2004. In 2004-2020, Boeing decided to put the 797 project on hold. However, the project was briefly revived in 2021 with plans for a shorter variant, capable of entering service by the end of the 2020s. Development costs were estimated at around $25 billion. Unfortunately, in June 2022, development was suspended again, citing the need for new engine technologies and development resources. The challenges of reputation. Despite all these setbacks, Boeing focused its efforts on the 737 MAX, which continued to face criticism due to ongoing issues. The introduction of the 797 could represent an escape route for Boeing, a way to restore its image in the mid-market segment. Looking at potential specifications, the Boeing 797 could offer two variants: the 797-6, a 225-seat model capable of flying 5,000 nautical miles, and the 797-7, a 347-seat model capable of flying 4,000 nautical miles, 275-seat aircraft with a slightly lower range of 4,500 nautical miles. This new generation of aircraft would be powered by a 20 kilonewton turbofan engine with a dilution ratio greater than 10:1 and an overall compression ratio of 50:1 in collaboration with engine manufacturers such as GE Aviation, CFM International, and Pratt & Whitney. Rolls-Royce could also be a competitor with its UltraFan engine. The fuselage of the 797 is expected to adopt a composite design similar to that of the 787, allowing for weight reduction and enhancing the passenger experience by providing optimal cabin pressure and humidity. Competition and market strategies. The Boeing 797 would face aircraft like the Airbus A321neo and its long-range version, the A321XLR. While the 797 may offer slightly more seats than the A321XLR, this would only be achievable in its larger variant, the 797-7. Competition would be fierce, particularly in terms of fuel efficiency, with the A321XLR being an extremely efficient aircraft in this regard. However, Boeing still has the opportunity to adopt a more fuel-efficient propulsion system than the engines currently used by the A321XLR. The crucial question remains, could the Boeing 797 save the company? By analyzing development plans, it appears that this aircraft could leverage recent technological advancements, integrating cutting-edge engines and innovative fuels, such as sustainable aviation fuel or even hydrogen. A promising future? With the potential to replace the 757 and 767 models, the 797 could bridge the gap between the 737 MAX and the 787 Dreamliner. Some airlines, like Delta Airlines, have already expressed the need for a replacement for their 757s, but have faced the absence of appropriate Boeing models. However, Boeing must learn from its recent past. The incidents involving the 737 MAX and the 787 highlight safety and quality concerns. To restore public trust, Boeing must first address these issues before embarking on the development of the 797. A new approach with the 797 could allow Boeing to redefine the twin-aisle market. With modern designs and advanced technologies, this aircraft could meet the growing demand for long-haul travel, especially in Asia, where the market is expanding rapidly. In conclusion, the Boeing 797 represents a true hope for the future of aviation at Boeing. However, many challenges remain before it can take flight. The priority must be to resolve current safety issues so that the introduction of the 797 is not compromised. The possibility of this aircraft becoming the ideal solution for Boeing is real, but time is of the essence. If Boeing wants to avoid leaving Airbus with a free field, it must act quickly and strategically. In summary, the Boeing 797 has the potential to become a major player in modern aviation. If Boeing can overcome its current challenges and reintroduce this model, it could not only restore its position in the market, but also redefine the future of air transport for decades to come. Let's hope the journey to the skies begins soon.